Parenting games and laughs galore. We bring fun straight to your door. Pop culture, talk and trivia, history and new video games. Movies, music, wrestling too. Sports and stories just for you. Every week a brand new show. Come along, it's time to go. Soapbox or dashboard, oh hey. We're here to brighten up your day. Grab a snack and take a seat. Let's dive in, the fun's complete.
Hey everyone, and welcome in for another Soapbox special, Bashin Berlin. We are your hosts. I am Jason.
And I am Sarza Rhino.
And if you didn't get kind of what we're doing here, there is the WWE pay-per-view Bash in Berlin tomorrow. So we're doing kind of a German-themed episode. We're going to talk about the card a little bit.
Yeah.
First thing we're going to do.
I wore my American colors on purpose.
Which one are we trying first?
Well, let's go right into the dinner part. We're not going dessert first.
True. Yeah. You spoil. You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat.
All right.
So we got these game day brats that they had at Walmart. I believe they were Johnsonville.
Yeah, Johnsonville.
And then we got the spicy beer mustard.
Yeah.
And whatever the cheapest sauerkraut we could get.
Them dirty krauts.
We both ended up pretty busy today, so we didn't get a chance to grab
Hurry and scurry.
food. Yeah. We made it a marathon. We made it across town into 2 stores.
We knocked down the
In a
Berlin Wall to
20-minute
get
span.
there.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's go.
Mm.
Good.
That beer mustard's spicy.
Wow.
Mhm.
Stuck on my feet.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'll do me another bite. It's good stuff.
I guess we'll talk about a little bit about Germany too. I mean, I've never been to Germany. I probably can't speak any German.
I've been to German Fest.
Yeah, I've been to German Fest.
Yeah.
Or Oktoberfest. Or,
Well, German Fest is over in Oakland and Topeka.
they
have beer rocks and stuff.
They have Oktoberfest at the church here in Lawrence, St. John's.
I do.
And they put some pretty good food out there. And then I think they do a music fest too here in Lawrence.
This kind of looks like a Stein glass. You won't catch me drinking beer, especially excuse me.
Especially German beer.
Yeah, because even when I did drink, I hated that kind of beer.
I know we have some German blood in our family.
Mm-hmm.
As does probably every Heinz 57 mix American.
Yeah.
I know that when my dad was little, they used to have a German lady that stayed with them and helped take care of them when they were kids.
Wow.
When my grandma ran a restaurant, and
Is that right? Oh.
so he picked up a lot of German, whether it be language, culture, stuff like that from her. And I never met her. She was gone way before I
picked up mine from video games like Medal of Honor and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You throw a grenade! Scheiß out of... So they would yell. You throw a grenade. Little stick grenade.
Germany is definitely on.
That mustard's spicy,
Yeah.
man. Wow.
Germany is definitely on one of my bucket list items.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to go. There's so much history there.
Ireland too. There's a couple
Mhm.
places I'd love to go. If it'd be tough for me to do. I know what it would do to me. So going. I don't know if I even want to go on the tours of the concentration camps. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really want to do that. I just don't know if it'd be.
I really wish.
Thank you.
I would have went to the thing that they had here at Union Station.
Is They brought like a little exhibit thing, history of it.
And it circles. I think it circles back around here in like 2028. I could be wrong.
Man, it was hot.
That mustard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, definitely a lot of history between us and Germany. But
They've cleaned up their act, from what I
Mhm.
understand. So,
and we're not here. We're not here to bash them.
yeah,
We're here to talk about Bash in Berlin,
Yeah.
but also try some food.
yeah.
We tried real hard to get German chocolate cake and could not find it.
We did all this at the last minute too.
Yeah.
So
We were just gonna come on and talk about it, and then we're like, man, like
we
we gotta do some food.
it was
too.
like supermarket sweep.
Yep.
We had like 10 minutes or less to get. So, want to show it?
Yep, sure.
I don't know if I can.
So this
I'm
is
gonna
our-
hold on to it. Just hold on to it. There it is. Booyah!
Yep, it's
cheap
these
little dollar cake, frosting over the top of it. That's but it's not going to be the.
It looks so good. Though.
It's going to be fire. It's nice and moist.
It's got chocolate chips in it too.
Something like that. I'm ready.
That's good.
Oh,
I might have just found a nice little cheap alternative to making your own.
yummy! Dude, that's bomb. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these cakes were like $1.10 or something like that, and the frosting was like
$1.50.
Man, that's an easy little snack. I like it.
You could cut that into quarters and then put it out on a tray and
Oh, so good.
put homemade on it.
Homemade.
What homemade it? Man, you layered it up on the frosting too.
I didn't want to mess around.
Mm.
So good, dude. That's delicioso.
I don't know that I can eat all of that right at this minute
The few
because we got some
few
more.
words I know, obviously ain't always German, but in Japanese you would say oshi. It sounds like the other word, but oshi, and that means delicious Japanese.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. That's flame, dude.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
So we were able to find a couple American German-made snacks,
Mhm.
like the Lindt
Mhm.
and Spongeli.
Yep.
Spongli.
Yep.
They've been around since 1845. I almost
Yeah.
had to
They've been
had to do the squinting like you do.
And now, yeah, I know. I got my glasses right here, though.
So we found it. Well, why does this one say the? Hold on, what did it do? Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah.
So I wonder. I'm curious about this. You said it's been around since late 1800s.
Yeah.
So they were obviously. I don't know if it was being sold over here to America back then.
Mhm.
But I would think a lot of those products, were not being
Let's give this a try.
sold over here during World War I, World War II era. I would think that we were not buying their products.
Yeah.
I would think so. Maybe that got halted for a while. Maybe.
So this
don't know.
is Swiss and okay. So this one says Swiss and German. Okay.
Well,
so
as long as German's in there,
yeah.
so we can keep the theme.
So this is dark chocolate and chili
Chili.
infused with spicy red chili.
Well, hey, might as well get the bubble gut. We like to do that on here.
You know,
I don't really get
no.
that bad, really, honestly.
The
The hot stuff jacks with me.
the time that we did the first time we did the Reaper Cheetos in the pace, the first time. It didn't do it to me after that because
Yeah.
we've done it a couple times.
Yeah. Man,
You can smell a little
my
bit of
booty
chili.
hole burnt worse than Hitler's.
All right.
Worse than Hitler's fallout shelter when it got blown up.
Mhm.
I think they didn't get blown up after, and then they found his body after. Yeah. Come on, I was trying to make a good joke there.
I don't taste it. Okay, there's a little hint after. That's good chocolate. I don't get the heat.
You could taste the chili a little bit, but it's not heat. That's fire. Good chocolate though.
Was a little boy the heavyset kid on Willy Wonka?
Mm-hmm.
Augustus, wasn't he German?
I think so. He was the one that was annoying too.
Mm-hmm.
And he always was eating, and he had like chocolate around his lips. And
So we got some Haribo. Those are German.
Haribo
And we're going to try the peaches first.
peaches.
Even though I think everyone's had them. Come on. There's got to be. I used to have a pair of scissors up here. There we go.
Don't break your teeth doing it.
Oh, man. Oh, got a
Oh,
cluster.
you got a deformed one. They smell wonderful.
Have you ever had these ones before?
Huh. It's pretty.
Because they got kind of like a jelly in the inside.
It's like a German airplane. Good.
If this is our last episode, we love you.
Why would
We
it
love
be
you
the
guys.
last episode?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, well. We're good. It's all jokes. It's all jokes, everybody.
I like
it's
those.
all jokes.
Now, this is one that I have not had. These are soft and fluffy berry clouds.
Berry Clouds, huh? Isn't he a wrestler?
This-
Berry Clouds?
Dude, it sounds like an 80s wrestler.
It does. The
80s
newest baby face around the block is
One of those-
Berry Clouds.
One of those territorial.
Yeah. But the greatest wrestler of all time is a Christmas creature. Yeah. And that was
I like
Kane.
that.
That was Kane.
I forgot about that.
Now, that was in the Memphis territory. We're definitely going to talk about some German wrestlers, though. The few we know. Anyway. Oh, those are fire, dude.
I like those.
Break out these other ones now.
So,
Ooh, I'm already getting full, dude.
the last ones we have are these Unicorn-licious.
Oh,
Oh, they're different flavors, too.
is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's Xavier Woods? Which one's Big E? Which one's, what's the other guy's name? Odyssey Jones.
Yep.
And
I kind of like him.
I do
I'm kind
too.
of digging him.
I really hope when Xavier Woods breaks away from the New Day, he goes really dark. It's got to be, if he's going heel, I want it to be a good heel turn.
Hold on, I gotta try to figure out these.
Because right now, I don't know about the setup right now. I'm kind of, because I feel like the Last Testament, I really wish they would get over better because I
kind of like
I do too.
the wrestlers in that group, but
AOP don't do very well though, and I like Paul Ellering. He used to manage the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors.
all right. Well, the Egyptus, we only get one of the tangerine, so we'll break that one in half.
Okay,
Maybe. There you go.
Tangerine. That's
Okay,
my
so-
baby from North Topeka is Tangerine.
These are banana.
Banana.
Those are super chewy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck in my molars, dude.
That one's cotton candy.
This is cotton. The red one is?
Mm-hmm.
Let's put them in our mouth and say, Haribo.
Haribo.
I always thought it was Spanish. I had no
I
idea.
could see that. This is apple, of course.
Kind of like a Reba.
Mm-hmm.
Hariba! Haribo!
I don't taste apple with that one. Oh, you're...
Dude, these are bland.
Yeah. They're bland or we got COVID.
No,
Mm.
I taste all that other stuff.
I keep forgetting to get them out. We'll have to use them on another episode.
This one's a green one. This is green apple.
They kind of all taste the same, man.
I don't think they're that good, dude.
They're not terrible, but they just don't taste different.
No, these peach ones. Peach ones are the best ones.
So, we'll kind of use that to segue into the New Day. I think that they, and I know they're not on the card, but I kind of see them separating. I see Xavier Woods going heel, but I also wouldn't be opposed to the whole group being heel because they've never been heel. They kind of teased it for a short little while during the King or before the King Woods thing, but I think that's the only thing to really save them, man. It's kind of
King Woods thing was dumb.
It's kind of ran its course.
Yeah. They're going on almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they sell a lot of merchandise. That's why.
That's probably why, dude. That's why they didn't turn. I mean, I would have loved to see a heel John Cena, or heel Mysterio.
We still might see that because he's doing his last year tour thing.
I'd like to have seen a heel Mysterio.
I think we're gonna. When I think we're gonna see Cena, it's gonna be around the Rumble. He'll be a surprise entrant or something.
Well, he's supposed to be there. They basically said day one.
Yeah.
So let's kind of get into the card.
Well, dude, when's the Royal? They're going to have the Rumble in January. So yeah,
it's like January. Usually mid-January.
No.
Okay. So the first match to talk about is the women's champion Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio versus Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest.
Is that the opener?
It's got to be, man. Either that or I don't know.
Yeah, I would say the other one's the opener, but
yeah, that might be like number 2 or number 3.
Yeah, why don't we go with the women's tag team championship match?
Okay, let's talk about that one first. Unholy Union, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
They're only doing that because they're from over there.
I like them. They're talented.
Right. They're not bad.
They're going against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
Blows.
Jade needs some work. She's got charisma. She's got the look and everything.
That's it.
But she's got to get her ring work down.
No, she did.
I honestly,
she's clumsy in the ring.
I think that they need to give her some more time down in NXT. I don't think she's big time ready. I think that she can get there, but I don't think AEW did her any favors. I think they screwed her up.
Yeah, they did.
But I don't think it's doing Bianca any favors to pair them up. I think Bianca's worthy of being up in the main event. And unfortunately, like, the main event's clogged right now.
Yeah. She's good though. I've always liked her. She's good in the ring, definitely.
I think just because it's over,
she needs to do a different finisher because the finisher that she does, she's not gonna. What does she call that? A little backbreaker flip and then into the X Factor or whatever. She's got to change it up because as she gets older, moves like that
start messing with your back.
Dude, yeah. I mean, for instance, I think of wrestlers that have moves that there's no longevity to the moves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, Stone Cold can still kind of do the Stone Cold Stunner even in his older age.
Yeah, but dude, he lands on his ass, and that's tailbone. What's attached to your tailbone and your hips?
Spine.
Your spine, your back. Like
the leg drop. I've heard the leg drop has hurt a lot of guys that had that as a finisher.
Probably a good reason why Hogan's lower back is screwed up. I mean, you got to think
that's part of that, and I'd say roids on top of that.
But you got all your body weight just jumping up in the air and then coming down. I mean, I don't.
When it comes crashing down,
it
hurts literally inside.
I don't know. I haven't been following this feud much, and it's not really much of a feud. It's like almost passing the titles back and forth. I'd like to see Alba and Isla hold on to it just because I think Bianca and Jade need to go different directions. I think Jade, like I said, needs to go to NXT and Bianca needs to move back up to main event.
I just wish they would have went with a different tag team match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with the Unholy Union, but they should have been paired against someone else on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. To me, that's a bathroom break.
Yeah, at the very beginning too. And this is kind of it's a lot smaller card.
Yeah.
Like these, it used to see about 8 to 10 matches per pay-per-view. But now they're down to about a 5 to 7.
But that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can extend the matches, make them
make them mean something.
Yeah, you can build a story more. You don't just like, oh, you only got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So now you can do 20-minute blocks, right?
But
a lot of build up.
I don't know. I don't have a favorable opinion about either.
But during those matches, during those matches, you could have run-ins.
Yeah, true.
That works.
So I think I'd like to see the Unholy Union hold on to it.
Yeah, me too.
They're pretty entertaining. It's kind of like who's the couple that just had it before that? The two chicks that came up from NXT.
Oh, you mean the ones that are supposed to be like dancers or party girls? Or
yeah,
whatever? I don't even.
And they're pretty good. They're
good, but I don't know their name. Their finisher was called the Keg Stand.
I think one of them is dating Damian Priest right now.
It is. I just don't remember. I don't know who they are. I have no idea.
It starts with a C. Carmella or something. Carmen. I don't know. I'm sorry.
The carbonated.
I should know that.
The carbonated chicks. I don't know what they're called.
Fire. No, that's who's Fire and Desire.
That's a cool name. I like that. That's a great tag team name.
Yeah.
Not as good as Barry Clouds, but yeah.
So next match that I think is going to be the next match on the card is the one I started to talk about a minute ago. Mm-hmm. And that is Liv and Dom versus Rhea and Damian Priest.
I'm invested on this one.
I'm not the hugest fan of the Rhea Ripley Damian Priest name that they chose, like the Terror Twins or something like that. Yeah. But the feud is great. Like,
I love it too.
Like I like Liv. Dom's been great. Dom's been great ever since he did his little heel turn.
Yeah.
And then Rhea and Damian are both great in the ring.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a toss-up. I'd like to say that Judgment Day causes the distraction and Liv and Dom win by sneaky heel tactics and that's what I'm hoping to see. Yeah. There's also rumors that we might see someone return, and they didn't say who, but basically someone joined to help even out the odds. And I hate I kind of hate that idea. Like, I hate that they just keep stacking and stacking people in. Yeah. What I hope this eventually leads to is this whole feud between them eventually leads to a good match between Priest and Balor. And then we see, I don't know who Dom would really face off against. I bet we get a Rhea versus Dom match where Rhea just whoops his ass the whole time.
I could see them doing that.
But
I would love to see Dominic beat on her. It's like she's such a pro. I'd like to see him, because as a heel, as a man, if he beats on her, crowd is going to crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to make it even worse on him. But that's what makes a good heel. So.
Yeah, I just think Liv and Dom win. Like I said, because of heel tactics.
Absolutely.
Next match, and I think it's going to be a good one, is CM Punk versus Drew in a strap match. Strap matches has always been one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a good stipulation, right? I like strap matches. I grew up on those. They have to touch. They have to touch every post.
Well,
you have to drag your opponent, touch every post.
Is that still the rule in the strap matches? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's a bull rope matches that it's just basically you can beat the hell out of them with it and don't have to. But dude, I just got to chill down my spine just thinking about like the sound of that strap hitting against someone's back.
Did
like,
you see the strap that they had though?
Uh-uh.
It's like a big old thick one. It's like this. I mean, it's not like thick this, but like I'm talking about the width.
Yeah.
And the thickness was like he hit him with it on Monday. He was smacking him with it, and it left welts all over his back and his chest. So them guys are going to take a beating.
It's been a pretty brutal feud, and it started off
Good feud. And it's all over a bracelet too.
The very beginning of it started off pretty petty and almost like annoying. Like, okay, they're really going to make this the feud, but then now it's gotten good. It's gotten more entertaining.
It's got some legs.
Mm-hmm. I hate that they did waste the Money in the Bank on Drew for him to just get interrupted and cost the. Like, I realized it added to how important it was that he got that CM Punk interfered, but
maybe
I think if CM Punk would have just cost him winning the Money in the Bank, I think that would have been enough to further the feud.
True. But I like how I guarantee you those guys are probably boys behind the scenes.
Yeah,
and
someone already posted a picture because you got to ruin.
I saw it.
Yeah, like why do people got to do that?
Because people want something to talk about. Big shocker, right?
I know. It's a tough call, man. I think Drew has beat Punk enough times that Punk gets this one.
I think Punk's going to win this one too.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get his bracelet off of him.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's the end of the feud, though.
No, I think there's title implications, whether it be a number one contender or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I wish, and I don't know. I've read
Punk's going to have to face Seth Rollins eventually too,
because I've read posts where there's a lot of talk about trying to get more back into where you have number one contender qualifiers rather than next man up. Oh, I come out and I say something big and macho and all of a sudden I'm number one contender. Like,
it needs to be like you need to start from the bottom and make your way up.
Yeah.
Because WCW used to do the top 10.
Yeah. I'd like to see. I think CM Punk's going to win this, but I would be all right with Drew winning it. I wouldn't be surprised if Seth gets involved in this match.
There's a possibility.
Yep.
That'll build them two up.
Mm-hmm. So next match that we have on the card, the fourth match, is Gunther versus Randy Orton. Gunther is brutal.
That's gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
I hope Ludwig Kaiser comes out with him.
Well, and Randy said recently, since he's had his back surgery, he feels better. He feels like he's in his prime now.
Wow.
He said that he's never felt this healthy and this good in his career.
I'd be okay with him getting the title one more time.
Me too, but I think it's too early to take it off of Gunther. Like, I think WWE's getting away from...
Then how are they going to make him lose then? Because Ludwig would have to get involved at this point. Because Ludwig Kaiser tonight on SmackDown, they were in Berlin tonight, right? And Ludwig Kaiser, which I think he's awesome, by the way. He took on LA Knight. Yeah. And that was the crowd was on Ludwig's side. They were chanting his name and everything. And LA Knight totally did the heel thing, and he goes, and the winner. and he did the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the champ of the United States of America, L.A. Knight. And the crowd actually did after that, which I thought was great.
I just think it's too early to take it off of Gunther. I like that they have them hold on. I mean, I like that they've started keeping titles on people a lot longer. It was like, for a while, they kind of passed titles back and forth, like there wasn't any worth to them.
Yeah.
And I realized to an extent, like, you got to make everyone look like a credible threat, and like anybody can beat anybody on any given night. You got to do that. But I think when you sit there and you pass off the title so often that it ruins its validity. And I don't know. I mean, if so, I think that we'd see a quick Gunther versus Randy Orton rematch. Like, we'd see one like next couple weeks, or
So some kind of a interference, and then
well, I think
to
if
set up
Randy,
for a third one, or
I think if Randy were to beat him, then we'd almost see like Gunther come right back after the title, and we'd probably see maybe it change back next pay-per-view or something like that. And
also, I mean, I think Gunther's going to be over big time
yeah,
because it is in his home country. I
Mhm.
think he's Austrian, which is close enough.
yeah.
Ooh,
I think Gunther holds on to it though, and I'm okay with either outcome though with those guys.
yeah.
Now our last match is Cody versus Kevin for the title, and Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens.
Mm.
I like the teases of Kevin Owens
You
turning.
didn't see the exchange on SmackDown though. Like they got in the ring, right?
Yeah,
And they were asking questions, and Cody said to Kevin, he goes, I want to understand something. If and when I beat you, are we still going to be friends? And Owens dropped the mic and whispered something to him and walked away. So I don't know.
man, because I like that they've been dropping the hints recently. Like when he acted like he was thinking about hitting Cody,
Uh-huh.
and then all
With
of
the
a
belt?
sudden, yeah,
He brought that up in the ring on SmackDown. So
and I still think after all that happened, I still think it's too early to take it off of Cody. But I do think that Kevin is going to attack him after, like do the fake like good match, and then attack him after. And it's not. I think it's going to lead to
I like him
follow-up
better.
matches.
I like him better as a heel anyway.
He's better as a heel.
He's always been a better heel.
Yeah, but I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see Kevin and Cody too at next pay per view, whatever that is. I don't know. I'd like to see more.
What is the September pay-per-view?
It's a good question.
I'm curious. Because I know, I mean, what's so obviously Halloween Havoc is NXT,
Yeah.
but the thing is, aren't they doing Bad Blood for Halloween? October pay-per-view, they're bringing that back, right? For WWE? Bad
I
Blood?
think so.
That's awesome. I like that.
Let's see what it is. Because I still think we're a ways away from seeing anything more out of Roman Reigns. I think he's out a little bit longer. I think they just did a one appearance just to. So we have. Oh boy, I didn't realize there's been that many pay-per-views this year.
It's all NXT. Oh,
So-
there's Bash in Berlin.
Okay, so No Mercy NXT is September 1st.
That's Monday.
That's Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Sorry.
I didn't realize that was Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Bad Blood is a WWE pay-per-view.
So we have to wait until
and
October
that's
5th.
October 5th.
That's awesome. Halloween Havoc
And then
is
NXT Halloween Havoc. And then we got Crown Jewel in November. Beginning of November. End of November, we have Survivor Series.
So that's probably Crown Jewel's going to set up Survivor Series.
and that's probably the last pay-per-view of the year. They haven't announced a December one, but that doesn't mean anything. I'd like to see
Triple
them bring
H
back-
is doing less pay-per-views on because it builds. They're able to build stories a lot more, which I like better. Because back when I was a kid, it was always the big four.
I've heard rumors of them bringing back December to Dismember for NXT.
That'd be cool.
I'd like to see some
I
of
like
that
the
stuff
name.
happen.
The name is cool.
Speaking of NXT, I did see that they basically said that they don't expect NXT Europe to happen anytime soon, and it may be dead. and it kind of sucks because I was looking forward to that.
Duh. Yeah,
But-
you know what? It's because it didn't make no money. It had no legs.
Well, it made money, but then they had that scandal of or whatever, and they cleaned a bunch of house, and it changed up a lot of stuff because they lost a lot of top people,
Mm.
and then the ones that were left, they basically moved them to NX or to regular NXT,
Yeah.
and then they basically had to consolidate more to
Well,
kind of position themselves to be sellable. That's why they let a bunch of people go. And
well, they did a lot of that during the pandemic era. So,
so let's talk about some of our favorite German wrestlers. And you probably know a lot more than I do. The one that comes to mind for me is Alex Wright.
mhm.
Um,
The Wonderkind.
mhm.
He was called Berlin for a while too.
Which oddly enough, and I don't know how, I don't know if I added him as a friend, he added me as a friend because of a bunch of people that are like wrestlers that I'm friends with for local promotions, but I'm friends with him on Facebook, and it's kind of cool.
We'll talk
But
about
yeah,
back right after World War II. It was always a big thing to have heels that were Nazis,
Mhm.
and that was an easy one, right? Well, they took a Texas boy by the name of Fritz von Erich,
hmm
and he used to have the iron claw, like the Iron Cross, right? And yeah, he played a Nazi wrestler. Fritz von Erich, hated heel in the 50s and 60s, and then he
Nice.
ended up, world class championship wrestling with the Von Erich kids
hmm
later on. I'm thinking of a few other ones. Let me think.
I was gonna say Rusev was Russian.
Bulgarian, yeah.
Here, we
Hey,
got the Google machine in here.
We got the Google machine. German wrestlers.
Sure. What's your favorite German wrestling move?
Not the German uppercut.
German suplex.
I like the German suplex, especially when you bridge it. Looks
Mhm.
good.
Oh, come on, Google.
Google, get with your
Here we go. Okay. Fit Finley
Oh, I
or
didn't.
David Finley.
No, I'm about to say he was Irish.
Daphne.
She was not German wrestler. She was.
This was us.
What?
Here, we'll go right here.
Oh, Alexander Wolf. That was
Yep.
the one that was with Imperium.
Mhm.
That's right. We were talking about that. Great name, Alexander Wolf. Alex Wright.
Brackus.
Marcel Bartel.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
What's that guy's name? What's his name? Marius
Oh,
Alani?
Dragunov.
Oh, I thought he was Russian, though.
Mm-mm.
He's awesome, too.
Oh.
Why, is he going to be wrestling tonight? Ranked worst to be. Okay, but no, he's good, though. Oh, Ludwig Kaiser, obviously.
Son of former German wrestler Alex Dieter.
Yeah, they were talking about that on SmackDown.
Let's see if we can get.
Yeah, they were
Google
talking
machines.
about that on SmackDown. Look at German suplex.
Here we go. Every German pro wrestler.
Okay.
I don't know why it's
This will be a big list.
It's thinking.
It's stinking.
Um.
They're showing amateur wrestling.
Yeah. Which I guess that's more popular over there.
Olympic wrestling.
Marcel Barthel.
I'm just trying to picture Marcel Barthel. Well, that's European.
See,
wrestling.
honorable mentions Becky Lynch. She's not.
Dude, she's Irish.
Oh, European. Sorry, that's European.
Oh,
Sorry.
Blows.
Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
Brackus.
Who did he wrestle for?
Oh, you don't remember him?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember Brackus.
Who's bodybuilder guy? He was there for a short while.
USWA and
Yeah.
ECW. 98.
hmm
Oh wow. I don't remember.
He was in the Brawl for All tournament.
I guess I didn't remember him.
Tim Wise. I don't remember him.
I have no idea who that dude is. Huh.
Ulf Herman.
Ulf Herman.
That's not one I remember either.
He looks like he's from North Topeka.
Everybody's from North Topeka.
Alexander Wolf. I
Yep.
like Alexander Wolf, but he's injured, I think.
Ludwig.
Dude, Ludwig's great. Ludwig Kaiser. Look at Alex
Alex
Wonderkin.
Wright. He's bald now.
Well, dude, he was going bald back in the day. And there he is. He's awesome, though.
Mhm.
Dragunov. He's good. I wonder if he's going to be involved tonight. He's Raw, though.
Yeah.
Maybe that. But that doesn't matter. Does that matter? Is it just? It's not just a SmackDown pay-per-view. Because I mean, Cody's on both.
Yeah, and I hate to say,
he's on
but
both shows.
I almost wish that they get back to brand specific pay-per-views.
Really?
Do each
Don't
one do 3 of their own pay-per-views, and then do the
Rumble
big
mix.
4 mixed.
Well, the WrestleMania and the
I almost feel like there needs to be a separate Money in the Bank for Raw and SmackDown.
here's the
like
thing. Like I kind of want. I'm kind of bored with Money in the Bank, by the way. But I realize that that's a big deal.
it's not
Just kind of burn out on it.
it's not the match itself, it's the chase after.
That's
I
what's
think.
fun.
That's they're Maggot. I don't know if you know who that is.
Maggot.
Yeah. Bull Payne,
His name is just Maggot. That's kind of funny.
David Finley,
Rammstein. Oh,
Carl-
that's a band.
Karl Gotch.
Du hast mich.
Yeah, I don't know. No, these really
I don't recognize none of
Mark
these people.
Jung.
I mean, Alexander Wolf and Alex Wright. Alex Wright was more of my teenage and 20s generation
Yeah.
because he was kind of a very undercard guy. He used to dance.
So Alex Wright, yeah, and he
He was
so
in WCW. back
Alex
in the day.
Wright was in WCW. I think he came over to WWE at the very beginning.
I don't know.
But he
When he was Berlin, it was cool.
he
I forget his manager's name. He had like a weird black top hat, little short guy.
yeah, I don't know. I know that he
Winston or something like that. He was called Winston. I swear his name was Winston. I don't know. I might be wrong.
I know he tag teamed with Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Let's look him up. Wrestled in Germany and Japan. Alex Wright. Trained by his father, Steve Wright. That's right.
Das Wunderkind. From 94 through 96.
Yep.
WCW.
He retired in 2003, so he really didn't have a long career.
Probably because, maybe he was smart, saved his money, and got out. Probably went home and trained people.
Yep.
You know?
I think he still kind of wrestles. Championship. So he did have some time where he was partnered. Ice Train. I don't remember Ice Train. So he won the tag titles.
Ice Train was all right for a while. Big old jacked up dude. He was massive. I think his move was a power slam. A lot of guys like that.
So he beat Chris Jericho for the Cruiserweight title.
Ice Train was built like that one dude that's in AEW. Come on.
Oh.
And come on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man, see, I hate when I don't remember these guys. Because he blows.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay, so he feuded with Steve McMichael, and then Deborah left Steve McMichael and was Wright's valet for a while. Do you remember that?
So he turned heel as Berlin or
No, this is when he just wrestled as...
Alex Wright?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
So he was a TV title champion.
Deborah McMichael probably got around in the locker room.
And then he was...
obviously.
Okay, the tag team was called the Dancing Fools. That's when he was with Disco Inferno.
That's what their tag team was called?
Yep.
That is ridiculous. What a stupid name. Tokyo Magnum. Wow.
He was Berlin
Yeah.
at tour after he was.
99 through 2000.
Yeah.
Does it say what his manager's name was?
Oh, he arrogantly refused to speak English.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uta Ludendorff was his manager.
Yeah. I
His
remember that.
interpreter.
Yeah, it was his interpreter.
Yeah.
I like how he refused to speak English. I remember that. That's great. What a great character. You know, to do something like that is an easy way to make Americans not like you.
So he was accompanied to the ring by a large wrestler known as the Wall.
I remember the Wall.
Yeah. And then
Remember him. He wore like just a white button-up shirt and some nice slacks. Black slacks.
So when they were doing the promos to start introducing him was when the aftermath of Columbine shooting had happened. And so they basically had to scrap it because of the way that him and the Wall and them were all dressed was similar to the way the teenagers dressed.
That's ridiculous. See, and dude,
This
is what I don't understand about like society. They prioritize how offended they are, and it's ridiculous.
So that lasted. His Berlin thing lasted for a short while, and then he disappeared, and then came back again as Alex Wright, and then tag teamed with. Hold on. So he joined back up with Disco Inferno. But it was when Disco was spelling DISQO. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah. Making fun of Cisco.
Oh, really?
And
that's when WCW was going down the toilet at this point.
And they reunited as the Boogie Knights.
Boogie Knights, huh?
And then after that, he
retired.
So his contract was not picked up.
Oh, from WWF.
And then he retired.
Yeah.
Wrestled his last match on May 31st, 2000, defeating Chris the Bambi Killer in Germany.
The Bambi Killer?
I know. I think I've seen...
Dude, I'm sorry, but Chris the Bambi Killer is
that's
hilarious.
A great name. Not as good as Barry Cloud.
A little bit. Yeah, Barry Cloud's awesome. All right. After working as a banker and fitness instructor, he opened a pro wrestling school, so I figured he did that.
Yeah.
Called The Right Stuff.
That's great.
In Nuremberg,
so look at this. Look at this. Who
Germany.
his student is. Giovanni.
So he trained Giovanni Vinci?
Yep.
Who's on SmackDown. Well, he's debuting again on Friday.
Yep. And then he has a promotion called New European Championship Wrestling.
I didn't know he trained Giovanni Vinci. See, this is what he should do. Alex Wright should accompany him somehow, some way, shape, or form, where he goes and sits down with Alex Wright, and they talk, and Alex Wright says, "Go and take out Imperium." That'd be awesome, right? I like it.
Bull Payne. Okay, so he was a WWF wrestler. Bull Payne.
I don't remember him.
He was on Superstars and Wrestling Challenge.
Who's Ganter?
He was an Okay, hold on. So he was in ECW.
Global Wrestling Federation.
Yeah. And he used to wrestle like Hack, Van Hammer, Jim Duggan, Johnny B. Bad. So he wrestled some guys.
I just don't remember what he looks like.
Yeah. Vizzy is what he used to go by too.
Wow, Vizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right, I swear Maggot's a guy that I've heard of. Though.
I gotta see Maggot. The Mac.
Domac. It's either a big guy. Bad Bones. That one sounds familiar too.
I can't believe that he opened up a wrestling school called The Right Stuff.
That's great.
The Right Stuff. Dun, 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 dun. I don't remember the beat for the new kids on the block. The right stuff.
Oh, come on. Open up. Open up.
Yeah, it's taking forever.
There we go.
Oh, look at this dude. North Topeka.
No, he's wrestled for smaller venues.
Yeah, well, in North Topeka, he looks straight trash. See, North Topeka isn't just North Topeka. North
It's a way of
Topeka
life.
is a way of life. Trashy all over the world.
Carl Gotch.
You can go anywhere on this planet, and North Topeka's there.
Who else do we want? The Mac. Come on. Give me a little preview.
Don Fargo,
Does that name some familiar?
kinda. I didn't know Carl Gotch was a German. He was from the 50s and 60s.
Eric Falkenstein.
Falkenstein.
14 reigns as NWA Tag Team Champion, most famously with Jackie Fargo.
Which Jackie Fargo was a big-time Memphis wrestler.
There's a wrestler called Absolute Andy.
That is a funny name, too. It's Absolute Andy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we've learned some stuff about some German wrestlers. Alexander Wolf.
I thought he was great. He must be injured or something.
Where, is he still with them?
He wasn't bad, dude. He was all right in the ring. Had a cool character.
Yeah. And then there was several wrestlers that like pretended to be German, wasn't there?
Yeah. Like I said, Fritz Von Erich.
Yep. I don't know about you, man, but that German brown or the German chocolate brownie thing is
I'm getting the itis, bro.
the itis. The arthritis.
The German itis.
All right. Google machine's taking its time.
Bless.
It's probably having to send information. Yep. See.
Damn you, internet!
Marcel Barthel. Okay, I remember him.
Marcel Barthel.
See, I don't know. Daphne was German, but then again, I
She's
really
the one
didn't.
screaming. She also killed herself or OD'd, didn't she?
Maybe.
I think she OD'd. The scream,
Maybe,
the
I don't
Scream
know.
Queen. She was called.
Yep. But yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully it's a good pay-per-view. And yeah, we will see you guys next time.
Berlin Wall!